Another person who should be no stranger in this room, Robert MacNaughton, the head of the Integral Center, will provide us with a great conversation about relationships, one that I found that when he shared it with us when we were bringing this group together and forming the energy for this in the first place, we actually got to practicing, and I've already sort of brought on board and internalized. So I highly recommend, not that you wouldn't be paying attention anyway, but extra special attention for this one. Thanks so much, Robert.
Wow. Greg, that was a perfect modeling of what I'm about to talk about right now. What you just did right there. That was awesome. So, hey, I'm Robert MacNaughton, Executive Director here at the Integral Center. And the life hack that I want to share with y'all tonight, I've titled Artistry in Acknowledgement. Now, this goes right into our theme of gratitude tonight. And what I want for all of you to walk away with is a practice in which you can channel your gratitude in the holidays right into cultivating deeper, more flourishing connections in your community, in your relationships. And that's what we do here at the Integral Center. Our mission at the Integral Center is to foster integral consciousness through local community development, because we believe that community is the secret to success, that the stronger our connections are, the more support we have, the more people that are enrolled in each other's success, the people that really want my success, sets the stage for flourishing to occur. So that's what we practice here, that's what we teach. So, artistry and acknowledgement. Let's hack this apart. What is an acknowledgement? First off, what is an acknowledgement? Well, what an acknowledgement is it's not an assertion, right? An assertion is a declaration. It's something that I see and that I can share, and not to say that an assertion is bad. Assertion can feel really great. It can be a wonderful compliment. Like, you could come in here and you could say, man, this Integral Center is just beautiful, and it's got lights in trees, and it's, on a great location, and you've got these amazing speakers, and oh, that feels really good. Thanks for that compliment. But I could actually argue all of those things. That's just your idea of what this place is. An acknowledgement takes a deeper cut. An acknowledgement is actually experiential. An acknowledgement is pointing to a moment in time that you had with me or with someone else, but it speaks to an experience. So already I can feel dropping in a little bit more. But, right, it's saying, like when Greg came up, he's like, when we first started having these meetings and Robert started talking about this, I've already started bringing that back in. It's speaking to a specific moment in time, and it does a whole host of things. Already I know that Greg was paying attention, that he was there with me in that moment. The fact that he is now applying this in his workplace and feeling value in what I've shared, I am feeling more lit up. I am more alive, knowing that an expression that I've had is leading to more life, to more vitality beyond me. And I know now that part of myself is really good, and that is here, for good things. And that's the beauty of and the power of what an acknowledgement is capable of, is that, for one thing, you can't manufacture an acknowledgement. You can't make it something that someone else did or something like that. It is incredibly unique because it's an experience that you have had with another person that can never happen again. And it's so real that it can literally breathe life into things. It's bringing your attention to life. So, artistry in acknowledgement. I use the word artistry because it's anything but formulaic. It's not a science, and it really speaks to your uniqueness. As we develop as artists in acknowledgement, we are more and more dropping into who we uniquely are, and and we begin to grow and become more present and more available to all of our experiences so that we can share them with each other, so that they can be shared back with us, and so these connections can continue to flourish and grow and support us as we go forward. And there is a structure that we can practice with so that we can develop more as artists. There's the scales like you would if you were learning the guitar. And so the primary components of giving a good acknowledgement is sharing what happened, and specifically, what was the impact? What was the experience like for you? So, as an example, Greg, when you shared your experience of me sharing this acknowledgement, wow, this is getting really meta, and microcosmic and all sorts of fun words like that. When you shared that, I felt totally lit up, and I forgot all that I was going to say when I walked up there, and I was like, I don't even have to remember now because it's just flowing out of me. And I felt so available to be present with all of y'all. And here's where the bonus points come in this art form, is where there's real, extra style points. What that makes possible for me in my life going forward is that I can trust more, that when I really speak my experience and I'm available to others that speak their experience, I don't have to be afraid as much. I don't have to be afraid of the anxiety that I might have even standing in front of a room of people, that I can relax into just being me, and that the things that I can't help but do are useful to people. So, when something happened, I felt, bonus points, what that makes possible for me in my life going forward. That's the basic structure of how to give a good acknowledgement. And for those on the live stream or on YouTube or whatever, there's a great way to apply this right now, every day in your life. Facebook does this really clever thing where they tell you all your friends' birthdays every day, and you all probably have experienced it, unless you're not on Facebook, and which I really don't know how you drove here tonight if you're not on Facebook, but you know this if you've had a birthday and you're on Facebook, that you just get this wash of, oh, happy birthday, and it's like, do I even know you? It's like, oh, well, thanks. It really feels good. But a great way to apply this is when you see your friend's birthday pop up on Facebook, think about your experiences with that person, and find one that feels good, or feels silly, or feels sad, or just something that touches you, and just share that. When you and I went to Six Flags and I vomited in your shoe, that was funny. Like, guarantee you, when you read that on your Facebook wall, you're going to get a kick out of that, So this is a great way to really, just take a little bit more and really light up a lot of people's lives using this social technology. Thank you.